Welcome down the rabbit hole, friends. We've got some serious issues going on here. Recently, on a live on TikTok, Katie Joy accused Kristy Blanchard of hitting Gypsy Rose and also reported all of this to Gypsy's parole officer, along with some other things she thinks like Gypsy's harassing her. Of course, I am surprised. I'm not surprised. We've seen this over and over and over again with Katie Joy. So many people tried to warn the Blanchard family about what Katie Joy was likely to do at the end of their relationship. And it's hard to watch it all play out. Unfortunately, a lot of what Katie accuses Gypsy of doing they are things that Katie's been doing for the past 5 years with no consequences, unchecked. It's really interesting to see how Katie goes after people who act an awful lot like her.
I did email the parole officer today.
Ooh, what'd you say? Anything that you can share, or is it?
I just let them know like they were doxing me and harassing me and posting documents from court that are confidential. Explained what she's doing with Bree and how she's manipulating her to fight her battles, and Bree's posting for her. And I shared screenshots of Gypsy admitting that she uses other people to fight for her.
So first, I know that so many of us have been really frustrated with Gypsy's behavior since she got out of prison, but I really think it's up to the authorities to actually track down like real crimes that she commits, not like fighting with people online. I don't necessarily think that that's going to get her parole revoked. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about that, but I do think that it's really interesting that Katie Joy would report these behaviors as like criminal acts to send someone back to prison when there's so much evidence, in my opinion, that Katie Joy has been participating in the same behaviors forever, and that she's really affected and hurt so many people online, other creators, subscribers. I mean, it's just crazy to think about how she is doing everything she can, in my opinion, to destroy anything good that Gypsy has. You know, however we feel about Gypsy, I've had a lot of issues with her. You know, I've gone on this journey of going up and down. I just think that doing everything you can within your power, taking your time and energy and like mobilizing your subscribers towards trying to find things to get this person back in prison is just not something I want to participate in.
And then I shared a screenshot of Bree telling me that she posts exactly for Gypsy, because I wanted them to see that like the behavior that's happening is directed by Gypsy, and that she's harassing and stalking content creators that are critical of her. And then I said that there's fighting in the house, that Christy told me that she hit Gypsy.
So Katie Joy is literally making the allegation that Christy hit Gypsy, and that she had to report that to Gypsy's parole officer to make them aware. Like, I almost feel like not only, I think that Katie Joy understands that this is information that wouldn't necessarily like get Gypsy sent back to prison, but it could get the baby removed from the home. Like, and maybe that needs to happen, but like, I think to myself, you were friends with these people for 5 years. You were clearly using them. Here's the thing about it. Okay, you're using them, whatever, but like, you were watching, listening, hearing, knowing about all this shit, this horrible shit that was going on behind the scenes. Now you're telling us about it. But before, you were just sitting back like, oh, well, let me help you cover that all up and say all this positive crap about you on the internet. You were fine with covering it up when you were going to get something from it. When they turned around and didn't want to use you to be like their social media person, then you came forward valiantly to expose them when clearly you were never going to expose it before. And that is Katie Joy. That is who Katie Joy is. So I don't know what to think. I know that Katie Joy lies because she's lied about me, you know? I've been there, I've been through it. So it's hard to know if I can believe this or not, but part of me does believe it because of what we've been hearing from other people is going on behind the scenes. I just think it's crazy that Katie is making this kind of allegation on social media.
That the police have come to the house multiple times and that they're consumed with the online content and they are obsessed with discrediting and harassing anyone that doesn't buy into the narrative that Gypsy wasn't justified. And I explained, like, now that she's out, she doesn't believe she's guilty.
Right. So Katie Joy is claiming that she turned all this information into Gypsy's parole officer. I don't even know if I can believe that. I mean, if you go to the WOACB Reddit, you can learn a lot about Katie Joy. She says things that don't always come to fruition. And so it's really difficult to believe her about anything. It really, really is. I mean, I've experienced it firsthand. She has told major lies about something in my personal life, you know, so I get like how she is and how she operates. So it's really hard to hear all this. I just think to myself, like, it's interesting to see the way that social media is turning on Gypsy and this family. And like, I just want it to be fair. Like, there are definitely things that they're doing that like we all have been criticizing and we all are very frustrated with. And, you know, those are some things that maybe Gypsy's going to get in a lot of trouble for. But like, I don't want her to be lied about. I don't want, you know, things to be exposed that aren't real. So I'm unsure what to think about all of this. Please do your research when it comes to Katie Joy Paulson before jumping on this bandwagon and just being like, yeah, for sure, that must be what it is. Katie Joy has a long history of participating in behaviors that are really negative on the internet. And I was shocked to hear this live because I don't usually listen to her lives, but someone sent it to me. And I'm just thinking to myself, wow, like, why aren't people really talking about this? And a part of me feels like it's because it's so unsubstantiated. Like, people know who Katie Joy is. They know she's on these lives, like, just spewing hatred towards this family. And it's just very uncomfortable to know that she's supposedly like a reporter, she's a content creator, but she creates these weird, close relationships with these families and then completely switches it up and uses everything against them. It makes me feel disgusted in certain ways. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I really can't say much else here at this point in time. I gotta mull over this and I want to hear what you guys have to say. So please leave your comments below. Let me know what you think regarding these allegations. I am heavily concerned that Kristy Blanchard may still be working with Katie Joy. They had a long-term relationship. They considered themselves like close friends. Kristy is on again, off again with everybody in her life, but I just get the feeling that Kristy wants drama to be out there. She wants information to be out there that brings attention to the show, brings attention to her family, and she doesn't care if it's negative about Gypsy. Like, she'll sacrifice Gypsy to make sure that that show has a ton of drama and that drama surrounds the family so that they can keep making money. That's what I think. And so it wouldn't surprise me if Kristy is still working with Katie Joy on some level, and that really concerns me and bothers me as well. Again, I am not pushing past like all of the severe concerns people have about Gypsy. I just want it to be real and true. I don't want it to be created or manufactured or lied about. So that's just how I feel. Let me know how you feel below. Thanks so much for joining me here tonight. I hope you'll join me again next time as we head down another rabbit hole. Guys, do me a favor, don't forget to check out this product that I've been talking about, Magoo. I'm not sponsored by the company, but I am just shocked at the results that I've had over the past couple of weeks using the product on a daily basis. It's really helped me. I was dealing with some pretty deep anxiety around moving into the fall, getting my kids back into school, and a lot of things I have going on personally, where I'm going to be starting a new job, and This product is an over-the-counter, easy-to-take supplement that has really helped reduce my anxiety significantly when I needed it the most. And the company and the people that work there are really worthwhile. So if you can check the link below, check out the product and see if you're interested. And they also gave me a discount code, which is so cool for me. I have bought some and will be buying some with my discount code. The discount code is SMILE, SMILE. Check out Magoo at the link below.